Right, so let's look at litigation. Litigation seen from which house? Which CSL?
Eighth.
Eighth.
Yes.
Which is the house of fights,
Six
aggression?
itself.
Six.
Yeah,
Six.
6 CSL. Okay, so always number 6 years.
But court matters are litigations only, right? So why not eight?
Eighth is your see 6 and 8 together. Okay, this is where the confusion starts, right? Um, Sixth is your enemies as well as victory over enemies. Fight with the enemies and then you win it. Both is
Yeah.
6. And which is the Marak house for sixth?
7.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, 7, 8, right? So when you look, don't look at the Marak logic also. Look at the eighth creating obstacles in your winning. Your clear winning is when you can argue and win, correct? When will you get an obstacle? When the opposite party goes to a court or a police station, because there your win gets postponed or there's an obstacle for you to win because of the court involvement. That is where 8 becomes court. And 8 is also hidden things. Who brings out all the hidden facts and things and all that? A lawyer in the court or a police in the police station. Anything to do with this circle represents 8. So 6 is your enemies as well as victory over enemies. You go to fight because of 6th. And you also win the fight because of 6. But which creates obstacle in winning? Your 8th house. Therefore, if an obstacle has to be there for you to win, only obstacle will be to take you to court. Is there any other way that that will create an obstacle in your winning? Nothing that comes to your mind. Okay, so if it comes, then we can discuss that logic as well. So 8th is your house of obstacles. In this case, that obstacle translates to taking you to court. This is the same confusion I had when I started practicing. So be very clear. All right. So 6 relates to fights, litigations, putting a lawsuit on you, all that, and also victory over it. But taking you to court cases will be 8th, especially when 8 comes with 10 because 10 is your government. So 8 and 10 together will represent the court thing in a marriage, divorce especially. So yeah, coming back, your 6th ESL, if it gives 6, 8, and 12, once in a lifetime, definite. Okay. If only 6 or 8 or 8 comma 12 or what's the other one? 6 comma 12 comes, then it's usually mostly difficulties unless the missing house is supplied by the current dasha lot. Okay. Difficulties in the sense what? Probably you get a legal notice, but the thing does not escalate to court. Probably you get a court summons, but the case gets dismissed. Probably the other guy threatens you and you're really worried something might happen, but nothing happens. Okay. So this is the combinations that will take you to court. All right. There's a special case is that if the 6 CSL okay, if 6 CSL is either Mars, Saturn, or Rahu. Sometimes even 6 CSL's Nakshatra lot can be these. And connected to 6, 8, and 12. Okay. Then what you will have is continuous cases. In this, even if it's Mars and Rahu is still okay. Why? Because Mars will give you aggression, so therefore, for everything you'll go to court or related to land-related matters, you'll go. Rahu means mostly cheating or forgery kind of cases, you'll go there. But if our dear Saturn comes there, any ideas what will happen?
Long court battles.
Yes. So basically, the case will go for 20 to 25 years minimum. And when the judgment comes, the need for that case itself would have gone by now. But the judgment will still not come. Okay. Basically, case will get over once need is gone. You need to fulfill the case. For example, let's say your grandfather puts a case. Grandfather will be no more. Okay. Now you would be fighting the case. Let's say you put it for ego or something. If you put it for money, and then by the time the case wins and comes, you will have so much of money that you will actually want to let go of that property itself. Right. So just telling you an example how. So yeah, now let's look at the type of cases. So I think I'll just dictate this. Maybe you can note it down. So I'm just stopping screen sharing. Right. So yeah. Um, so yeah, first 6 CSL as Mars, land, violence, road accidents related, and per se any accident related. Younger brother related. These are Mars. Next is Rahu, usually for senseless reasons. All right. The reason will not be justified or valid. The false case, basically false case. DUI, 420 cases, that is fraud cases. In the new BNSS, I don't know what is the section, but yeah, old IPC was 420. Cyber scam, check bounce cases. And yeah, note down one more thing. If Rahu is connected to 6812, then you will change the advocate frequently, and due to that, the case will not get over. Okay, so if a person comes to you with this kind of problem and he has Rahu as, let's say, the 6 CSL, and he says, I have a case that's not ending at all, and you ask him first, do you change advocates very frequently? He says yes, then you go and tell him, no, stop doing it. Um, and also the remedy for Rahu. What is the remedy for Rahu? Have I told you this? Or do you know? Simple remedy for Rahu?
Only
Uh,
natural. I mean, we don't need to do. In health chapter, we discuss this thing. If Rahu is your 6 CSL and you are facing disease, then you will get cured automatically. You don't need to do any vaccination
that
medication.
that will not apply here. But I'm just telling a general. Okay, we're not discuss planet remedies. Okay, we'll discuss that anyway. But for Rahu, the best remedy is always 4 parikramas around the deity. Okay, let's say Rahu is giving you um, issues with negative houses with respect to any aspect of life. Here it's 6 8 12. In other houses could be different. Let's say he's giving 4 and 11 in a foreign travel case. Then the best case is you do the parikrama around the deities as frequently as possible in a temple. That will uh, kind of give you support for the positive changes. Right. So Rahul connected to 6 8 12 here. Um, you will change advocates frequently, and therefore the case will not get over easily. All right. Next is Saturn. Case might happen because of servants. There'll be huge delays in the case. I already explained you that. Okay. So servants, I told you one more thing. Even if you keep the servants with a lot of love, you give them a lot of place, attention, whatever they want, everything you do, still they will, um, cheat you and put a case on you or whatever. 6 CSL Rahu, you have to be little, sorry, 6 CSL Saturn, you have to be careful with the servants because possible you will get cheated or something negative will happen from them to you. Okay. Moon, one of the good planets to have a 6 CSL because, yeah, 6 CSL moon will give you any diseases in the, that's a different sector. It'll give you gastritis and other slightly severe issues. But um, when it comes to litigation part of it, the court cases will be quick. Like come 1 6 years to 12 months maximum, it'll get over and you're done. Like maybe 2 3 hearings and you're done. Okay. Even very big cases, you'll get quick results. It could be vehicle related, meaning maybe you are driving the car fast because moon is a very fast planet. So not rash driving, fast car driving. Or it could be mother related.
Speeding you mean.
Sorry.
Car overspeeding.
Yeah, overspeeding. So probably, you mostly when I see 6 CSL moon is like uh, you get challaned for high speed driving and the vehicle is seized and you're being asked to come to the court because it's like more than twice the speed limit kind of stuff. Especially this is true for people living in the US, Canada, and all, because there they have a reasonable speed limit for on the spot violation and when they take you to court.
What is mother related? Means what
Mother
context?
related cases. It could be any cases related to mother. Maybe mother has put a case on you or you have put a case on mother. Or someone else has put a case on your mother sort of thing.
Oh,
Or maybe your mother has shouted at your neighbor and the neighbor has put a case on your mother. It was a real case some few years back that came to me. Sad thing was his mother had Rahu in the 6 CSL and he had 6 CSL moon. So it was nothing, a normal fight and that guy went and put a case. Next is Venus. Venus usually shows anything related to the female gender, maybe sexual harassment cases related to posh sections. So anyone has 6 CSL Venus, I ask them to be very careful at their workplace, respect all the posh norms strictly to the T, or probably even sexual violence is possible. Could be even vehicle related in Venus case also. Could be marriage issue. Could be alimony related, which also means dowry case, consumer court cases. There'll be money involvement. Okay, Venus usually shows money involvement. 6 CSL Sun, any kind of challan from the government, penalties, uh, maybe IT penalty, GST penalties, any kind of liability, maybe you passed some date, you didn't actually pay it. Government related cases on you, government fine, probably even a raid, or a case with a government employee. A government employee has put a case on.
this income tax related will also come in this one, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Anything from the government side. Sun is government, no? So anything related to government. Very weakly, this could also represent something on your dad's side as well. Next is Mercury. Mercury gives you an issue with commercial properties. Okay, so Mercury is commercial properties, business related transactions, which also means consumer forum, all your consumer court cases are Mercury related. Mercury also represents duality, so therefore multiple cases. Mercury also represents the modern communication world, so therefore cyber scam. It's also represents documents, therefore documents related or probably loans related issues. So Mars I've covered, physical violence. What are the planets that are left out?
Jupiter, Ketu.
Jupiter, may be related to Ketu. I'll tell you both. Jupiter is maybe related to education or Guru. That is your teacher. Ketu is also similar. And remedy for both of them is that ensure that you do not do harm in public. Basically, don't do harm to public good, like destroying of public furniture, public properties, or smearing some political leader, like that. Okay, so don't speak ill about others' dharam. All right, so maybe someone is trying to donate, and you say, hey, he's donating it for his own well-being, or he's doing it for name and fame and all that. Let's say, very practical case, right? So when I do a lot of this online predictions on Reddit, there was some guy who wrote what some effect he called some effect. I didn't bother to Google it also. He was like, all you guys are now cheaters and frauds and like that. So, we try to give the best, but still, people talk wrong about it. So what he did, suppose he had 6 CSL Jupiter or Ketu, he should not do it. Basically, all your defamation cases from when you talk ill about someone and they put a defamation case against you, right? So that might come from 6 case, say CSL Ketu. If you're a doctor, 6 CSL Ketu probably related to your one of the surgeries gone wrong or wrong treatment is possible. Okay, so it's again, these are very broad scopes, right? You dig it down, becomes situationally, contextually relevant. You read the other houses, then understand what they're doing in life, and from there you'll be able to caution them as to where they could go wrong for a code. Only if 6, 8, 12 comes in the 6 years.
Is there any general remedies for this kind of things where you want to, court cases are going long, they want to finish or anything?
Same house utilization remedies. And of course, planet remedies we can, when we discuss that, I'll tell you the planet remedies. House utilization is the best. 6, 8, 12, same. 6, 8, 12, whatever houses, how do you utilize 6, 8, 12? You know it, right?
Yeah, 6 and 12 you have given.
Perfect. So 6, 8, 12 house utilization is the best remedy. And there's something as hit theory, we'll come to that. When we look at that, we'll understand how and why certain things keeps happening to some people. Right, so we covered about 6th CSL and its relation to case types. This was what we saw. Next is how to check victory in litigation. Okay. This could also mean game, also mean competition or competitive exams as well. Okay. That is your IIT, NEET, anything, GATE, etc. Okay. Okay, yeah. So 6th CSL should be connected to at NL or SL level. Or if it's unattended, then UT planet is also fine. So this should give you what all? For success, what all do you need?
Mars, Mercury.
Yeah.
Mars and
What?
Mercury.
Give me the numbers.
11.
10, 11.
What else? Why 10?
Recognition.
Yes, because when you win, you get your status and fame back. Correct? When you win a
Yes.
case. Why 11? Obviously.
Wish fulfillment.
Yes. One more crucial number.
2.
Hmm?
Four it can.
Why 4?
Because in education, 4 represents 4, 11, I mean, 4, 9, 11 represents an excellent student and scoring good marks. So, if it is related to exam, then
Let's take a 420 case. Now tell me.
okay.
Because you're
One.
educated, you one now. Why?
Because it's about you. You are playing the game or the competition.
Okay. And
Okay.
how will the
I think 9 because luck. You need luck as well.
that's a good thing, but 9 will come in a different thing, I will tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
Then 3, self-effort.
Yeah, self-effort still you can lose, no? You put a lot of effort, still you can lose.
Okay.
Hmm. Which topic are we studying today?
Litigation. So,
Okay. Which CSL is litigation?
6th. So,
What all does 6 show?
it shows servant's job,
Then
health-related issue,
Victory.
then
Victory over
Victory over the
problems.
victory over.
enemies. So, is it
Okay.
an
Okay. Why does show victory over enemies? Because it is 12th from 7th. 7th is the open enemy. Correct?
So are we in a way considering it as a hidden enemy when we say 6?
No. Hidden enemy is usually hidden. And which house is your hidden?
8?
Yes. Okay. So
I
6
didn't
gives you
get the
enemies.
context when you said
You didn't
7.
get the
Yeah.
7th is the open enemy. 7th is a person standing opposite to you. So which house negates his presence or him? It will be the 12th
12
house
from
from
7, which
7th,
is 6.
which
Yeah.
is 6th. Right. So 6th CSL. Now 6th CSL for loss in litigation. Okay, let's check. Loss in
Naveen,
litigation.
sorry, another question. When
Yeah,
Namita said 1, why did you say no? Because it is the person or
mm,
self is also involved, right?
correct. But is his body being involved? Is his mind being involved? What is being involved here? Able to make the point difference? Maybe if that person is, let's say, fighting a war against a disease, right? In that case, one becomes necessary. But in that case, 6 is not necessary. You need healing factor for that, which will be 5.
Okay.
Yes. So here a person is fighting for his own victory, right? Second is fighting for his status, and third, he obviously wish fulfillment. Therefore, 16, 11.
Okay.
The 6 shows a competition also and victory in the competition.
Victory. Yeah. Got it.
Yes. Shows a fight also and victory in the fight also. Shows diseases also and victory over the diseases also. Getting it? Right.
Yeah.
For loss in litigation, then what will it be?
-1 of whatever we just saw, which is
Which is
5.
okay.
Uh,
Which is loss.
9, how
well,
come? 12, yeah.
Okay.
Eight as well.
Hmm?
Obstacles. 8 is also transformative or obstacles, right? So just wondering if,
8 is obstacle for everything. So yeah, that's all supporting.
okay,
Maybe 1.
1 is
Because
related to your physical, or it can only negate the second's presence. Second is accumulation again. So I didn't see it. If you see a logic, please explain. I didn't see a logic.
No, no. Logic is like because you are losing now. In seventh CSL is opposite to you. You are winning over the opposite person. Now you are losing yourself. So I thought maybe one.
So yeah, if you're losing, what is your loss? Which house represents your loss? Sagaji, which house represents your loss?
Loss is 12 because you are losing
Ah,
there.
correct. So 12 is done.
Can we say 9 due to lack of luck or something like that? Because 9 we then consider in victory as well.
Okay, 9 will come, but that will come for a different reason. I'm putting it down here.
Okay.
Okay, think about it. Maybe text me the reason as to why. So it is usually 4. If 4, 5, 12 comes, it shows loss in litigation. Okay, think about why and let me know. Right. And next is, yeah, if 6 CSL, now your 9 comes. Okay. 6 CSL gives 9 and 5. Okay. Should be together. Okay. At NL or SL level. Then you will get clear. So if 5 is not there, okay, then there'll be no settlement. Okay. See, this works generally when client comes to you, they will not say, will I have all court cases? Will I win everything? And you will not also not be able to say that because there's a lot of dasha changes and stuff. So better use horary for this. This is far more effective and accurate when you use horary. All right. Apply horary for that question. Take the 6 CSL. Whatever are its significations, do this. Right. And if you get, let's say, 4, 6, and 11 in a horary chart, and so it's like your advocate will take a lot of money, but will win the case. Okay?
Yeah. I don't know why Kapil Sibal came to my mind, but
Kapil Sibal hardly wins cases. Kapil Sibal, Ram Jethmalani, all these are brand names.
Rams.
Not necessarily they have to win. I'm sorry, this is recorded call.
Sorry. I'm just wondering, just giving it a try. You wrote
Uh,
4 in loss of litigation. Is it because of emotions or emotional loss?
Emotions is not 4. 4 emotions is largely tied to
I mean,
your home.
roots, home. Okay,
Yeah, home roots, not exactly. It's also much more
that's
methodologically.
fine.
We'll discuss it on the
Okay.
group nowadays because I
Yeah.
think
Okay. Yeah.
some folks have to leave urgently, right? So let's finish this.
And then how do you look at the competitive exams and game? Same horary
Same,
question?
same. Yeah, horary. If it gives you 6, 10, 11, definite success. 6, 11 also is success. 10, 11 is also success. If anywhere 4 comes, then you will have to struggle to get through, put in a lot of effort, and then get through. If it comes to 12, again, very, very border passing. All right. And if it comes with, so those combinations, I think you can make. Or let's do one more thing. Wait, let me just finish this off and I'll tell you what we can do.
Oh.
So yeah, again, so we talked about this Rahu Ketu, right? Where's Mars? Okay. So when Mars comes as a 6 CSL, you need to apply all methods of Sam, Dam, Dand, and Ved. I don't know what to call this in English, but yeah, this is how I learned it and I understood it. Hope you also understood it. Okay. You need to apply all tactics whenever you get these three, especially these two. And obviously it has to be connected to 6, 8, 12. Even in any two is also sufficient. Okay. ठीक है. Right. So I think that is the end of litigation theory.